Hi, so I was asked to do a little tutorial on Microsoft Teams and how to use some of the features for that. So that's what this video is for, is to show you how to use Microsoft Teams. So here I have Teams up and I'm currently in a meeting with Teams. And as you can see, this is kind of the features that you'll see down at the bottom where you can turn off your mic, you can turn off your camera, and I have my camera turned off essentially so you don't see me twice. And you would have different squares down here at the bottom if other people were in the meeting. So when you go to do screen share, you would click here and then you have all these options that pop up down at the bottom. You can opt for just picking one screen. So if we pick this screen right here, that would only share that PowerPoint. If you pick this one, it shares your entire desktop. So essentially anything you do on your desktop is going to pop up for a client or anybody else in the meeting to see. During telehealth, I actually really highly encourage that you do this and just have your screen prepped. And that is so that you're not having to switch back and forth among these. And it makes it a little bit easier, especially if you're bouncing around a lot of different screens. But if you don't want to share your whole screen, maybe you don't want to take the chance of accidentally having something be up in the background that you don't necessarily want a client or someone else on the call to see, then you would just pick the one screen that you would want. And then whenever you would just want to switch screens, you would have to physically come down here. Now, on the other person's end, their bar here will actually have a bar that says request control, or it could say take control. And by them pushing that button, it will send a request to you and you'll get a little bar up here at the top. And it's essentially going to allow the other person, someone else on the meeting, to be able to take control of your mouse. So this is really beneficial for therapy services. If you want the kid to do an interactive game with you, if you want them to find something, is allowing them to have that control of the mouse. So that's really helpful. That is there. Additionally, you can do chats down here as well. So having a little chat with someone. If there are a lot of people on the call and you just click on this and you start to type here, every single person in the call will be able to see that. So you have to be cautious if you want to chat someone individually, that you would have to send them a specific chat and not just start chatting here. Let's say you want to have a meeting with a parent, you want to set up a time with them, you go to calendar, you pick the date that you would want, and this will pop up just like in like a Google meeting or any other meeting, a Zoom meeting as well. You type in the title, so you could say example therapy session. And then you would send a request to someone. So when you just type in letters, you'll see that it populates people that are already in your emails. And so that's really helpful because someone who you've sent an email to, for us, we are at Chapman, so that is going to populate everybody in the Chapman system for us. And then you set up the time, you can add the location and some details if you're sending it to a parent. So these are just some quick features that are really helpful for when you need to either set up a meeting with a parent or if you are looking to kind of do some controls during a session. So hopefully that's helpful, and let me know down below if you have any extra questions or you want something specific to add to this, to your tutorials as well.